supposed to just start.
Will
you go like this?
Okay.
Sorry. Hello everyone and welcome back to today's episode of the Daily HUD, your daily source for all things esports and gaming. I am in fact Sierra.
And I'm in fact Dom. Now before we get started, we're still looking for your highlights and bloopers, so share those with us down in the link below in the doobly-doo. That's going to be info@esportschannel.com. And of course you can check out our Twitch channel where we will be streaming.
And playing games!
We're streaming right now as far as we know. Twitch.tv/esports_channel where we will be streaming and playing games and putting out some new content over the course of the next few weeks. But turning our attention towards esports, we're talking about the completed StarCraft 2 GSL Super Tournament, recapping the PUBG Face It Global Summit, talking about the CSGO DreamHack in Rio de Janeiro before taking a look at the Madden 2019 Last Chance qualifiers.
From there, we're looking at last night's Rainbow Six League results from North America, recapping the Counter-Strike's ESL Pro League in up to Group C in Europe and North America. Looking at Week 2 of the NBA 2K League, for the last of our esports coverage, we're taking on some upcoming events in the Fortnite World Cup and the recently announced creative competition. Then later, we'll talk about the Madden Bowl, plus some sneak peeks at the IEM Sydney 2019 ESL 1 in Birmingham and the next DreamHack Masters in Dallas.
From there, we're turning our attention towards gaming in general, where we're looking at the new discless Xbox One, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Nintendo Game Boy, talking about the release of Mortal Kombat 11 and some of its aspirations to become a full-on competitive fighting game, looking at Street Fighter V's competition, before finally, once again returning towards Ubisoft and their efforts to help the Notre Dame in its restoration.
Starting things off, the StarCraft 2 GSL Super Tournament saw its conclusion this past weekend. Very fun and exciting.
Yeah.
Intended as a fun 4-day tournament, 16 of the best StarCraft 2 players stacked up in one entertaining tournament. That is, if you're a fan of Protoss. Of the 16 players, 9 were Protoss and the other 2 were Terrans and the 5 Zergs. After the first round of play, however, the Zergs and one of the 2 Terrans had been eliminated, leaving a Protoss-shaped hole in the standings. Champion Maru of the prior weekend's GSL Code S was eliminated early against Stats, so eyes turned to Code S runner-up in Classic, and he delivered in a big way by soaring through the standings to advance to the grand finals.
Yeah, now this series, though somewhat similar to last week's Maru versus Classic in a Protoss versus Terran matchup, saw a lot of late-game clashes as opposed